something better than what you are doing, you shouldn't even entertain these clowns.
Oh,
These
no, I
are
know.
clowns, brother. You out there putting your life on the street. You putting your life on the edge right out there, man. I've been out there many times, brother, doing this great work. And that's all Negroes is going to do is complain. If you ain't doing something better, my son, tell them to step up and do something. You can't do everything. You're only one person. You can't do it all, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I tell them,
These
I'm not doing I'm not doing
not
it.
about doing no work, bro. They just want to complain. They ain't doing a damn thing.
My sister Leslie Redmond said, "Don't complain, activate, man." And if I ain't doing it, then that means it's room for you to do it. That means if I ain't doing it, that means there's a space for you to do something. So if you don't do it, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I don't know how to do it.
Man. Brother, keep doing what you do. You're doing great work, my son, and I always give you props. I always big you up on my channel all the time, brother. All the time.
Well, I appreciate it.
These Negroes are clowns.
Really appreciate it.
And notice the ones that's complaining, hey, my son, the ones that's complaining about you, if you ask them about their record, they can't even put their record up against yours, bro. You'll find out they ain't doing nothing.
But that's why they mad at Sonetta, because but that's what I'm saying. Like, the internet has turned into a cesspool of niggas who don't do nothing, don't have nothing, who can talk about people who did something. They got niggas have built their whole platforms in life off talking about my son. And I'm not just saying that shit as a joke. Like, I've literally watched niggas build their whole platform off of talking about me. It's like, I've never seen no shit like this. I'm like, wow, that's all it takes. All you gotta do is say my son's name, and people gonna follow you and pay attention to you. Like, this is what they did.
But see, I like when you be saying, like, one thing you gotta know, you could be anything you want to be on YouTube. That's what I always say, and I hear you say something similar. You could be a doctor, you could be a revolutionary, you could be a PhD, you could be anything and anybody on YouTube. It's not real, family. Understand, YouTube is not real.
These niggas got YouTube PhDs, man. Right. Niggas can't even read, Sonetta. These niggas can't even read, and they got YouTube PhDs, man. They scientists on YouTube. Nigga put his finger like this and start pointing and saying, "Ha ha! Look at this! Look at what happened here." And it's nobody to challenge you. So you in the room by yourself, just talk about other people's shit that you don't have a clue about, and you're a YouTube scientist. And you're like, look, follow the dots and look at this. And he said this, and this person did this, and I know this, and you don't know shit.
Right. But you know what, my son? Let this white man take YouTube away.
Oh, Lord.
What you gonna do after YouTube?
I'm telling you, man.
What you gonna do when this white man take away YouTube? What you gonna do? Are you really gonna be about that life of being an advocate for black people? Come on, bro.
I hear you.
Man. I know you about that life. I see you in the streets. I see how you get busy. I see your work. You know?
Listen to me. I tell niggas all the time, man. I'm not the best person. I make mistakes, but I'm authentic and I'm outside. And I'm willing to try. Like, you can't have a critique of me if you ain't doing nothing. Like, how that happen?
There you go.
It's like a nigga sitting there saying, yo, Jordan, I'm saying, man, if I'm Jordan, a nigga telling Lonzo Ball, he don't even play ball, yo, you ain't shit, this and that. My nigga, you don't even play basketball. I'm in the league. I'm playing on the thing. I just scored 20 points. You trying to tell me I ain't shit because I missed a shot. You guys got to get in the game. You got to get in the game to be able to critique me. I got to see you have some credentials. You can't be a critic without credentials. You can't give me no advice if you don't even play. You ain't in the game.
Real talk, brother. Real talk. Well, anyway, my son, I wanted to tell you, man, keep doing what you do. Don't let these chumps take you off your path. I know you're not, because you're a strong-minded brother.
You know that.
And keep doing the work, man. Shout out to Tamika, Mallory. Shout out to you and your movement, and keep doing what you do, beloved. Peace. Peace to black.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I love you, bro. Keep doing what you do, man.
No doubt. Peace to you, my brother.
All right. Shout out to my brother, Sonetta. He's a good dude, man. He got Sonetta TV. Go follow him. Real good dude, man. You know, he does the Sonetta Awards. He gives out awards. I met him where he had an award for me at a ceremony, man. He honored me, man, and it was dope. So shout out to him, man. But you know, I just had to get that off my chest, man. These niggas is YouTube PhDs. YouTube, everybody can't wait. You use the tragedies to make money. Let's unpack that. Family calls us, right? Because we have platforms. Family says nobody's paying attention to the fact that our kid got killed by the police, or our daughter or our son got killed by the police. We meet the family, we go over the case, we look at the situation like that. This is fucked up. Our job at that point is to say, we want to bring national attention to this case because we want to force the DA to charge these officers. We want to force the DA to give this family justice. So what we do, because we have a national platform and we have voices that people respect, we utilize our contacts. We reach out to the media. We reach out to all of our friends who have platforms. We notify them, yo, this is what's going on here. We tell them about this. We get on conference calls. We get on Zoom calls, and we say, hey, this is what's going on here. You know, this is what's going on here. And they say, damn, we want to help. How can we help you? Well, we need you to bring some attention to it. We need you to go on your social media and talk about this. Right? We do press conference. We do all that shit. Next thing you know, the case has traveled around the world. People are saying the names of this individual, which in turn forces these DAs and these police to have to do real work. They have to say, damn, we have to investigate. We can't sweep this, because when you don't bring no attention, they sweep it under the rug and say, hey, he was justified. No. So what happens is they can't sweep it under the rug. Now they got to answer questions. They got to do press conferences. They got to talk. They got to say, hey, we got an investigator on the job. Everybody is under a microscope at that point, right? Until we get anything, until we get a charge, we continue to protest. We continue to show unrest. We continue to show that the people are not happy and the people are not going to rest until they get some level of justice, right? We unfortunately, we're not the DA. Unfortunately, we can't charge the cops ourselves. Unfortunately, we can't lock the cops up. Only thing we can do is make the noise so loud that it puts them in a position to have to do something. It lets them understand the will of the people is that these officers be arrested. It makes them understand that the will of the people is that these people did not receive justice. The will of the people is that they have to implement Breonna's law, which has been passed in part in Kentucky, but we're trying to get it passed nationally and worldwide. It makes them realize we have to change laws. We have to fire police officers. The officers have been fired in Breonna Taylor's case. They still haven't been charged, but we're still working on getting them charged. But they've been fired. There have been laws implemented for no knocks inside Kentucky now. We bring the energy to make it possible for those laws to be passed. We elevate the laws that need to be passed as a result of the wrongdoing that happened to those individuals. In the interim of us doing this work, it costs money, right? People see us do work. They say, damn, the work that you did, the way that you risking your freedom, the way that you on the front line, the way that we need bail money to get out. We got to travel state to state. We got to travel. We got to make sure we got families to support. People say, you know what? I want to invest in that work. I want to invest in that work because I see that work as valuable. I see that work as valuable. I see the work that you did as valuable, and I don't do that work, but I want to invest in the people who do that work. So what those people do is invest in the organizations that we have. In turn, the money that the investments we get, we utilize it to fund the community, to feed communities, to fund grassroots organizations, to make sure that protests take place, you know, to make sure that people who get locked up are able to get bailed out and able to get lawyers, people who practice civil disobedience. We don't take donations. I don't want donations because that's some type of, you giving me nothing. I need investments because it means that you believe in my work. It means that you are putting your money in my work. I don't want donations. In turn, we never utilize a family for no fundraisers. We don't do GoFundMe's for family. We tell them, we help them set their own shit up. We don't raise no money on behalf of any families. When families get settlements as a result of pushing pressure, the government understands that damn, we know we did something wrong. We still have to pay this family. That's not justice for us. Nobody is looking for that. But in the interim, when you have civil suits, families want to be compensated. Some of these families, they've lost their motherfucking breadwinner. Some of them have lost the main people in their family. You can't get that back. So they do need to be able to be compensated for their loss. There's no amount of money that can ever bring back the person, but they need to be compensated. So when those families receive that compensation, we don't get a dime. We never asked for a dime. We are not Black Lives Matter. We never got $90 million. Nowhere near $90 million. Black Lives Matter, the organization, reportedly, allegedly, earned $90 million this year. My organization is called Until Freedom. Until Freedom raised nowhere near $90 million. Not even scratching the surface of $90 million. And the money we did raise, we gave to the community and we invested back into the community. We spent so much money on shit that we did over this last year. Grassroots organizations in Kentucky can vouch. We gave out at least 4 or 5 different organizations. We gave about $20,000. We invested in grassroots organizations. We invested in individual leadership. We've been back and forth to Kentucky for the last year, consistently. Just left there for the 1-year anniversary of Breonna Taylor's law. And I mean, for Breonna Taylor's murder, the 1-year anniversary of Breonna Taylor's law, in which we did a rally out there. We didn't do the rally, but we supported the rally that was done by the sister of Breonna Taylor's mother, Bianca, who supports us. You have to go ask the people who have $90 million where the $90 million is. We don't have $90 million. We never raised $90 million. This is a lie, and this is why the internet is so fucking stupid. The internet is so, you niggas listen to niggas that can barely read and have GEDs that tell you that we have $90 million. We don't have $90 million. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you about COINTELPRO and Divide and Conquer. Thanks, Jay. What they do, right, is they send people that look like you to divide us. It's people that's going to stay on here and keep saying the same dumb shit over and over, right? They're going to say, yo, you got $90 million. They're going to keep putting that in there to hopefully confuse you. Knowing it's not true. That's what divide and conquer is. They send people just like you to lie on you, to put baseless claims into the universe that have no substance. They cannot prove it because it can't be proved because it's not facts. They know we don't have $90 million. So they keep moving the ball and say, well, you poverty pimping. You doing this and that. You poverty pimping. I asked the dude today, if your lifetime job is fighting for justice and freedom, right? You're a lifetime activist. You spend 24/7. If right now somebody called you and was needed, you got to go out and you got to stand with them. When prisons get locked down, we have to go to MDCC and fight for the prisoners. When Parchment Prison, people was dying in Parchment Prison, we had to go to Parchment Prison and fight for people in Parchment Prison. Right? When kings stopped killing kings and we had to do marches and all that, we have to go. So if this is somebody's lifetime job, right? And we're not supposed to take investments from people who invest in us. We're not supposed to take investment from organizations that invest in us. How the fuck are we supposed to survive? A dude told me that activism's supposed to be a hobby. We're not supposed to get paid. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy to me, like Tamika said, how people who have never worked with us. We've never seen, we never met, we never raised a dollar, we never raised awareness, we didn't do anything. At most, we tried to bring awareness to situations. We said names of everybody who lost their life when we did rallies. We talked about them. We tried to uplift them, to help them. We never raised a dime in the name of anybody. It's crazy how people who we never worked with, any connection with at all, can make a claim about us that supersedes the mother of Breonna Taylor's claim that we've done nothing but right by her. The mother of Trayvon Martin claimed, who said we've done nothing but right by her. Nicole Bell, who said we've done nothing but right by her. You know, Ramarley Graham's mother, who lost her son in the Bronx, who said we've done nothing but right by her, we've been family for her. Shakisha Clemens, who was in a Waffle House in Alabama, and we went there, we didn't even know this girl. We seen a fucking video of her getting stabbed, and we went and said, y'all gonna get this girl. We fought with her and been with her since then, like our little sister. Been at every court date she had. When nobody was doing anything for that woman. Wasn't no cameras there, wasn't none of that shit. We went and fought for that woman, and she's our family, and she said she's with us. All of those voices don't count. None of those people count. Oh, they just doing this and that. But one person that you don't know and never seen can make an opinion about you that overshadows, is more valid than the voices of those men. Well, I be goddamn. Mike Brown's dad won $20 million from Black Lives Matter. We not Black Lives Matter at all. He reached out to Black Lives Matter, the organization. So, but that's what I want you to understand. When these people are paid. Just look, when you see people, right, just ignoring what I'm saying, right, and they just keep writing the same thing. When they keep saying the same shit over, these are the people these are paid antagonists, right? They want to keep coming in here, just keep saying the same shit to throw you off. Because they don't have anything to say. They don't have any facts. They just want to keep saying $90 million. No, we ain't got $90 million. Black Lives Matter. No, we not Black Lives Matter. This is a tactic to just keep giving you wrong information, right? And they know the average person is not going to do due diligence to check, to search, to research. So what they can do is just say what the fuck they want and throw it into the universe. Oh, they stole. They Black Lives Matter. They robbing people. This is the new hustle. Like Tesla said, the new scam is calling everybody else a scam. Look, hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Yes, these people are scamming you. That's right. Hit the like button. Make sure you follow. Share it. Share this video so I can get YouTube can send me a check. That's right. I'm just gonna sit around and talk about people all day that I never known. I've never done shit but sit in my living room and talk about people. But hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Come on, hit the like button. That's right. That's right. We appreciate you for your donation. Hit the like button. Oh, we appreciate the donation. These niggas, YouTube gives people checks. I can tell you because I do music. So when you have a YouTube page and you put content on it, the more views you get, people pay you. They pay you for advertising. That's what they do. They pay you for advertising. So when they pay you for advertisement, you get a check monthly based on the amount of people that views your channel. So they don't give a fuck what they talk about. They just want you to hit the like button and share it. Hit the like button. Make sure you donate. Make sure you donate. Hit the like button. This is a scam. I'm telling you, it's the biggest scam in the world. It's the biggest scam in the world. You don't got to be nobody. Like, you don't got to prove nothing. My nigga, if you could just think about it. You could just sit in your house. Just think about it. You can't read. You can't do nothing. You could just sit in your house all day. You don't got to do no research. You don't got to have no background. You don't need nothing. You don't need no credibility. If you could just sit in your fucking house all day in front of your phone and talk about other men and how much money they got and where they got their money and pocket watch and hate on the man and get 100,000 people to watch your video because They just love bullshit and they don't care if it's true or not. Just want to hear. And somebody can give you a check because you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Just make sure you hit the like button. Who's really scamming you? Just think about it. If a nigga lying to you, just think about this. If a nigga lying to you for hours at a time, just making up shit, no facts, nothing to support anything they say, they just talk about, and you just listen to it, and you hit the like button, and you send your donation, and none of the shit they tell you has any basis or facts to it, who's really getting scammed? I'm just saying, I'm out there on the front line. This is visible, right? We outside, we formulating marches, we getting laws passed, we with families, we on phones at night crying with families when shit don't go right. We getting lawyers for people who getting arrested. We outside the fucking MDCC till they turn the lights on and they turn the heat on. Like this, this is visible. We literally outside doing this. We staying away from home, we traveling, worldwide to do shit that for our people, right? And somebody decides I'm going to invest in that because I see the work that's going on. That's visible, tangible work that you can see. You see people doing the work, right? But a nigga saying hit the like button and telling you shit that ain't real at all. That none of the shit is true. I see the nigga video, right? That basically told you that everybody that activism does nothing. Like it doesn't do nothing. Basically, so Martin Luther King didn't do nothing. Because the same shit, I'm just gonna say this. The same shit that we do is what Martin Luther King did. The same shit that we did is what Malcolm X used to do. Malcolm X used to go and get paid to speak. Malcolm X used to rally. People used to donate and invest in Malcolm X because he was their leader. They invested in him. You name them. You name any of these leaders that you following, it's the same shit that we do. Everybody's been a positive thing. Throughout history, every leader that you talk about is a Stokely Carmichael, fucking Huey P. Newton, Fred Hampton, all of them, everybody you talk about did the same shit we did. They was on the front line. They lived off investments from the people. Their organizations was funded by people investing in it. Every time some shit happened in the community, they stood up. People fucked with them because they spoke on behalf of the people. When somebody got beat up, somebody died, the Panthers went out there and they represented. So they was profiting off of black trauma and death. I just want to know, what does that mean? I just want to know. So what you telling me is that every great leader that we have had is a poverty pimp. Martin Luther King was a poverty pimp. Malcolm X was a poverty pimp. Angela Davis was all of them is poverty pimp because that's how they survived. They survived off investing. When the kids got killed in Alabama and Martin Luther King went to the church, they invested in him and they paid that man. They made sure they paid for him. When somebody died in the South and Martin Luther King went down to speak, people invested in him. Black people came out their pocket to make sure that man was good. Harry Belafonte funded Martin Luther King. When he spoke, every time police brutality happened, every time a black person died, they made sure that he was invested in because they needed his voice to amplify what happened to black people. One of the most famous, if not the most famous black man in the world did the same shit we did and was paid for and was invested in by his people. I'm just trying to figure it out. And let me understand. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I just want you to tell me I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. It ain't no leader that didn't survive off the people. Because when you a leader, this is your job. This is your job. You don't work no 9 to 5, nigga. I'm gonna do activism. I'm gonna lead this organization and I'm gonna do activism on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work at Walmart. I'm gonna go work at Walmart during the week. And then I'm gonna run the organization on the weekends. You know, hopefully, you know, when something happens, it'd be on the weekend and I can really go out there and help people. But if not, I gotta go to work. You know, I gotta go to work. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure. That's right. That's right. Mysonne is scamming him. Tamika, Mallory, the worst people. Hit the like button. Go hit the like button. Mysonne has a doorman. Where did he get a doorman from? Mysonne is worth one. I wish I was worth 1.5 million. Shit. I wish. I'm telling you, the internet is a strange place. $1 to $5 million. Look, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get $1 to $5 million. It's actually like this is a job. It's a job. It's like you go to work. Like people get paid for their job. I don't understand. I'm just trying to figure out what's so hard for people to understand about that. Man, I love Samantha. I love her to death. That lady lost her son, and I wish I could take his place. I support her 100%. I have nothing bad to say about that black woman who lost her son. And y'all would never divide and conquer me. Y'all never played me against her. But I will defend what it is that I do. You know.